What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about DC Universe, Lazarus Planet, Monkey Prince issue number 11. Okay, this is just a tie-in, but at least this one feels like a natural tie-in to the Lazarus Planet storyline, because the stuff with Nezha and the Monkey Prince and the Monkey King, that's all connected. Like that World's Finest, Batman vs. Robin, even the Robin book, they're all linked to the Lazarus Pits. They're all tied to it in some fashion. So Monkey Prince is actually like stuff that you can read that further adds to the storyline. Although, based on the ending to the last issue, it feels like we kind of skip things a little bit. And this thing does reference, was it Lazarus Planet Omega? And I'm just like, oh, it probably would have been best to have that one released before this issue of Monkey Prince, based on what they kind of mention in here, because it just feels like we just had a bit of a jump between issues. But there is some interesting stuff that happens in here. We do get to see the Monkey King, and just the way this mythology is kind of connected to the DC universe a little bit more. We learn more of Marcus's origins, and how, like, 15 years ago, the Ultra-Humanite and Marcus's adoptive parents were trying to unleash the Monkey King from the Phantom Zone, and during which Superman stopped it, but a baby was brought through. So I guess he really is the Monkey King's son, and basically we had that, and then the parents saw him and then saw an innocent baby, so they decided to just adopt him. So despite them being villains, they're not all like the worst things of all. But anyway, so Ultra-Humanite is basically his grandfather, so that's kind of an interesting connection right there. And he injects him with some nanites to make him more complacent, compliant, and all that other kind of stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. And you know, there's still connections to Nezha and all that with his stuff, but it's still not fully resolved yet, and I'm sure that'll get resolved when we get to the finale of whenever this event ends. Is it Omega is the ending of the event? Because like with this issue, they kind of mention, hey, go read that one for more details. So it almost implies that that's kind of the end of it, but maybe the Lazarus Planet event ends with Batman vs. Robin 5 or something. I don't exactly know. It's kind of all up in the air, the deal with this event. I don't think we needed all the tie-ins and spin-offs and that. At least Monkey Prince, like I said, is more closely linked with this whole thing with Nezha and his history tied to this Chinese mythology and stuff. But I am enjoying Monkey Prince overall. I think there's only one issue left in this series, so if you haven't checked it out, I say go ahead and give it a read. I think there's some good stuff in here, and the artwork's pretty good. Bernard Chang is a talented artist, although his Damian, what he's drawn in the past, back when I covered that Teen Titans run, had the weird duck lips. So but everyone else is, you know, pretty good in this style. So even though like this, Damian's not even in this issue, I just had to bring that up because I spent so much time covering that run. That was really kind of when I started this whole comic book covering run on the channel. So yeah, go check out Monkey Prince. There's some good stuff in here, and I'm excited to see how it all wraps up. Monkey Prince is a nice surprise of a comic book. It's way better than I would have anticipated, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I spent so long not reading it. But then again, just kind of catching up and reading it now, it's still pretty enjoyable. So there you go. Those are my quick thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts on the series and issue in the comment section down below. All that other fun stuff. Later on today, we'll be back to cover the latest issue of Batman by Chip Zdarsky, and more fun stuff is on the way. So as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.